an ultimate kid who swapped to Melee second. I think Unfrozen Stadium is one of the most fun things in the game, but we are indeed on Battlefield to start off. SFOP and M2K on the green team, and the other Sheik Fox team being Krudo Panda.
Yeah, man. So obviously very common team here, very common characters, as you know, Melee has like 10, 8, but these two are definitely up there. And it made, wait. Already out the stock. Oh, not a way to start this one off.
M2K almost made that back too, but kind of just couldn't quite get the angle in. But down goes Krudo as well to even it up, and okay, Panda follows shortly after. So we've still got a slight stock lead for M2K and SFOP thanks to SFOP holding on to the stock. Actually able to make it back up onto the stage as well.
Yeah, just, well, we probably won't be able to make that one though, but yeah, I mean, trying to hold that stock quick, for as long as possible. We kind of got stuck in that scramble there on the right side, so yeah, I think that was only on borrowed time. Still though, a little bit of a lead developing here for the green team. Got 89 already on red cheek. Let's get it.
SFOP getting these dash attacks in, gets the falling up air as well. Not quite enough for the stock on this stage, and now M2K is going to look for some edge guards. Might get in a little bit of trouble, but SFOP is there with the back air to prevent Panda from getting in there and getting at M2K while he's vulnerable off stage. M2K looking for something of his own.
Yeah, a little Sheik on Sheik action here on the right side, but oh wow, just
got ledge like by his own teammate. It looks like it looks like Krudo might have grabbed on the ledge and hogged it away, but yeah, I thought he would have made that as well.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. The worst way to go out and getting ledged off by your own teammate, but happens. Either way, red team not actually too far ahead. We got Mew2King kind of doing his thing. Mew2King always known to be a little defensive, so kind of sitting in the back right now, trying to preserve the stock for as long as possible.
You see him doing these like either drift back fairs or nairs in place, just not really wanting to give up his positioning. Finally loses out on it and actually ends up not getting caught by the rising up air, what I think Panda was looking for. Back air does connect. Mew2King's deep off stage, and yeah, neither one of them going to be able to make it back up on. So that's 3 stocks to 4. But with both Krudo and Panda at high percent, I don't think these two are going to be lasting too much longer.
Yeah, this is that weird part of the game where it's like we're in the lead, but like not really, because we're both hurt.
Numerically, we're in the lead.
Yeah.
Not actually, though.
Yeah, because we can lose these stocks right now, and it's looking like a way different game. However, though, doing some real work here on SFOP. He's out of there. That's going to be a stock stolen. Yep, yeah.
I'm also very surprised that Krudo was able to get back on stage there after the edge guard. I thought for sure that would have just been like a stock for a stock, but he's able to hold on to it. 157, though, not going to be able to hold on to it this time around, so we're at 1-all. Significant advantage to Krudo Panda this time around, thanks to those edge guard stocks.
Yeah, wait a minute. King. Okay, he's going to do the 2v1. I think, yeah, this is looking like a red team W right here. Krudo and Panda playing well. Little edge guard action. Yeah, this one should have actually been easy for to get. You know, I hold the ledge. You all, edge guard, edge hog everybody. You're all gone.
I mean, it works, and it does indeed work out for Krudo and Panda. Just goes deep off stage. I was more laughing at the synchronized cheeking off stage where they both upbeat at the exact same time and the animations played out together. But yeah, good stuff by Panda, recognizing the situation and immediately hopping onto the ledge just to make sure that M2K is not getting his feet back on solid ground. That's an early game lead for them as well that we kind of weren't expecting. M2K SFOP, by any metric, the favor going into this.
Oh, 100%. Pretty sure they were first seed, and like, yeah, I mean, that was still like a very close battle, all things considered, between first and second. But yeah, I mean, good stuff to Krudo and Panda. I think there was some really opportune, the really opportune moment of that game was definitely the right side with getting the deep edge guard and then forcing the share stock. Yeah, definitely was what I think kind of piloted him to the end of this game to get the W. Here we are on Dreamland, though, going to create some space. I know this is a Mew2King pick for sure.
This is absolutely. Like, he wants that extra space so that he can play that more defensive game, because that's the thing too. It's all going to come down to personal preference what stages you go to here, because you don't usually see like the full dittos and doubles, but it is a full. It's Sheik Fox, Sheik Fox.
Cool. Okay, gonna get back to stage. Wait a minute. Mew2King trying to put a little pressure here.
Mew2King getting a little bit dangerous in that right side corner. Might be looking to sharpen early stock if he can, but nothing really comes of it except a little bit of damage. Mostly even at the moment now. SFOP could convert this into something bigger, though. No, goes for a back air. Doesn't quite connect. Down goes Panda, though.
Nice. Mew2King on the coverage immediately right there at the top with the forward air. Is going to take that stock. Trying to create some space here for, oh, this might have been, oh, no. He tried to create a little space there for SFOP to make it back. SFOP gets edge guarded. He puts himself on the stage. Easy edge ledge hog right there. Yeah, that's, well, now we're back on even footing.
It was a case of trying to get too much done with too little time. couldn't get the positioning right. SFOP ended up, both SFOP and Mew2King rather, ended up paying the price for it. Panda, though, doesn't quite make it back with that Firefox, so still a slight stock advantage for M2K and SFOP.
All right, maybe moving that thing over. Let's see. I wonder what they were doing with the camera. They're swapping back over. All right, so there we go. Mew2King, SFOP now on the right side, or on the left side, I mean, and then Krudo Panda on the right side. As they keep moving, should be intended. Yeah. All right, but a lot of damage here onto the green team all together, and that's going to be a stock off of Mew2King off the top. So even game, pretty much. A little more damage here on SFOP.
Yeah, SFOP's going to die to pretty much anything at this moment. That wayward air dodge might make him suffer the consequences. The rising Sheik Nair, actually enough to do it, but M2K is able to capitalize on that limited vulnerability and immediately trade stocks to put Krudo down onto 2 as well. So we're at all across the board even.
Wait a minute. All right, Mew2King. Oh, wow. That looked like he almost edgeguarded his teammate, but it was trying to create some space, get that forward air on there to let Panda come back safely. It did seem to work. Panda is still living on the stock. Krudo, both of them actually kind of hurt right now.
Oh, a little bit of a scramble there as everybody's coming onto stage at the same time. SFOP trying to do something about it, but is unable to get in there quite soon enough. And M2K got to get back up on stage before somebody else takes out SFOP.
Very much like what Panda was doing for Krudo right there, though. Krudo kept having to upbeat over the stage, and he was hitting him soft hits to get him out of hit lag or out of upbeat lag as quick as possible. So kind of free fall, but yeah, loving to see it, man. A lot of damage here on to Krudo, who again is most likely only living because of the stage pick. And it's going to be fun. 191 is insane, yeah.
You rarely see that in a game of Melee, even doubles. That's just going to show it's kind of benefiting Krudo and Panda a little bit more than it is M2K. They're not really finding that same level of survivability as their opponents are on their own counter pick. This could maybe potentially turn into a 2-0 lead for them. 179 on Panda, though. And same thing as with Krudo a second ago. He's living ridiculously late. And M2K can't even get the edge guard there. So Panda's able to get back up on stage and still continue to live and continue to put on this damage.
Yeah, Mew2King, I mean, definitely.
Oh, the angled
rare
F-tilt.
miss. Oh, he tried to save him. Probably was an up air, but was not able to get out there. This is another game in the favor of Krudo and Panda. They close this one out. That's going to be it. Okay. You know, when we were talking about this before we sat down, we were like, oh, this is Mew2King SFOP W for sure. Krudo and Panda said absolutely not. Not that easily, at least.
Absolutely not. Now it would have to be a reverse sweep for M2K SFOP to take this. SFOP kind of lagging behind in terms of stocks taken. You see at the bottom there, only 5 of his own compared to double digits on the red team and 9 on M2K, but he has been racking up damage pretty well.
For sure.
It's just that it's emblematic of the fact that M2K and SFOP are struggling to close out stocks.
Right.
As evidenced by, at the end of that game, Panda at 185 on Fox, and Krudo's second stock lasting to about the same percent.
Yeah, my boy was definitely living, so. All right, heading out to the final destination here. It's, yeah, I mean, I guess the big stage, honestly, on paper, should have been like a great Mew2King stage, you know, give him a lot of space, but just didn't work out in the favor. In fact, actually kind of detriment to him. The red team living quite long on several stocks, so this time they're going to take it, you know, just to FD right here, standard stage, standard size. No platforms, just get it.
High damage already built up on both Krudo and Panda, well, and SFOP as well. And it's Krudo that goes down first, and a weird ping pong going on over in that corner. Actually started by M2K and ends up getting both Foxes killed instead.
All right, man. I think, yeah, it looked like he got sniped by a needle, but I'm not sure if it was his teammate's needle or if it was Mew2King doing a quick turnaround needle regrab. But either way, he's going to be back in, you know, back onto almost even footing right here. We have another stock dropped off of the red team, or Krudo, who is starting to take a little damage here on his second. Hard edge guard. Oh, makes it back. Okay, surprising.
I actually thought that might have been curtains on the stock and an extended lead for M2K SFOP, but green team not able to close it out there. Too much space was being controlled by Panda. Now SFOP finding these bears. Very nice.
It's definitely this stage, or this game in particular, too, where I feel like that's the checkmate. Obviously, Sheik not having that re-entry hitbox that she got in later games, making it a little hard for you to try to make it back to the stage at times. But he's going to be able to make it here. SFOP and Mew2King looking a lot better this game. Already got Krudo down to his last, and a good chunk of damage here onto Panda. Yep, that back air is going to go ahead and seal it.
Mew2King finally starting to find those edge guards that he's been looking for all set. I think that was like the big thing that they've really been missing is early stocks or stocks at all. And speaking of stocks at all, Panda's now down on his final one alongside SFOP. Everything went wrong for the Foxes.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, really good idea of what he was trying to do, going for like kind of a double edge guard, but there wasn't enough damage onto Mew2King to like really force that. So because of that, you know, Mew2King was able to get a free trade of just hitting him with like a neutral air or forward air down there, and that was enough to take that stock while he's getting blasted up back to the stage. So,
down goes Krudo, so Panda all on his lonesome has to deal with an edge guarding M2K, and that's not a position that I'd ever like to find myself in. As Green Team finally puts a point on the board, they've brought it one step closer to that reverse sweep, but now it's Krudo and Panda's counter pick, and as we've seen, M2K SFOP likes space. So if they can close this in, bring us in close quarters combat, I don't know if Green Team's going to be able to hold on, and yeah, it's Yoshi's.
Makes sense. Yeah, let's go ahead and get in here. Not giving them too much space, also very close blast zone, so should be getting some, for Fox specifically, should be getting some pretty early KOs here, but let's see if this...
That was a weird single brain celled interaction from the Sheiks. They clanked and then both down tilted, and just because M2K was behind, M2K got the hit.
Wait a minute. Okay, the back here, yeah, just gonna take, oh, nice right there, good turnaround. You know, does get the stock off of Mew2King, but immediately gets reversal on with SFOP pulling up with the shine.
M2K kind of getting juggled around there as well. Doesn't take too much. Oh, and Krudo is actually not able to make it back. So 3-all. Quickly closing that gap created by the early trades.
Okay. Good little stall right there from Panda. Using the shine to kind of stall out real quick. Mew2King though, yeah, we got the Dittos on deck right now. One side of the Sheiks, one side of the Foxes. Now, gonna swap that back to some team action. Good ledge hog again on Mew2King.
Mew2King has just been... They're focusing Mew2King pretty heavily off stage because one, they don't want to let him hog ledge, and two, they don't want to let him set up for these edge guards that he likes to go for so much. And
for sure,
as a result, he's not really like going, oh, they really want me not off stage, so I'll just hold center. He's like, I'm gonna go for off stage anyway. I'm M2K, I can do it.
And there he is still. I mean, like with Randall assist, yeah. I mean, we almost see Panda like try to make it back using Randall as an assist, but he was still down to just go ahead and drop some back airs in there, and that worked out for Mew2King. So even game, a little bit of a lead here developed as far as the damage goes. This should be an easy edge guard on SFOP over here. Oh, doesn't get the vantage. Try to get fancy with it for sure. I like the idea though.
Could have just done what M2K's been doing for this entire game and dropped down bear.
Yep.
But wanted to get a little bit too cute. Paid the price. One stock left on M2K though, and SFOP joins him. This is looking very dangerous, especially if Panda can set up for it, but the up B hitbox is in plenty of time to interrupt whatever Panda was looking for there off stage. I'd imagine a shine. Oh, wow. But there it is. M2K's gone.
Yeah, couldn't get over there in time for that down smash, but still, they have a very solid lead. I mean, has to get a stock off of Krudo, and okay, soft bear. SFOP managed to make it back again. Shine, that works.
All right, everything trades, but share stock is going to mean that it's not a 1v1 quite yet. 125 on Krudo, and SFOP gets caught. So that is a 3-1 dub.
I felt like a very soft nair for some reason, but it still took the stock. I mean, again, small blast zones here.
He was at like 130 as well. It's not super surprising.
Yeah.